And I know she see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slide with me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Houston Rockets. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Adams in at the center position. Inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Nash passes to Adams. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The drive by Paul. The layup misses. We played just over a minute here in the first. Booker for three. It's rebounded by Houston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's the three. Sinks the tray.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
McGrady shot is off.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Great positioning on the putback. Adams has got 6.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Paul, guarded closely.
A playmaker on a totally different level. Paul can cut defenses to shreds with his play calls.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Adams. Here's Stoudemire. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Samson.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Phoenix leading by 3. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Booker for 3 and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Olajuwon. Here's Marion. Off with the layup.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Adams with a screen on Paul. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Out to the right wing. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
The Suns leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Booker's got 6.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
McGrady. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Nash passes to Chambers. The open shot, Adams. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Give him 8 points now.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's McGrady. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one misses. And the Suns making a change here. And the second free throw is good. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Shoots over Murphy. Johnson with a bucket.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
McGrady, good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. And that one is stuffed right through.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
First personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Suns, number 32, Jason Kidd.
And here's Johnson. Outside Davis. Pass to Kidd. Back to Davis. 4 on the clock. The layup off target. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Suns with possession. They trail by 1. Here's Kidd. Just 3 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game. And he drops them first. And so he makes both from the line. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
We've got James Harden, and it's Murphy in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Johnson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in. Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Johnson from behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
Johnson.
And it's a 4-point Suns lead. Ball stolen. It's Davis with the drive. That one falls. Davis has got his first bucket in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Outside Davis. Tipped. And here we go. The Rockets in transition.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Phoenix leading by 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Stoudemire. Clock at 6. Pass to Marion. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Francis can't get it to go. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That free throw good from Davis. Samson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. There's a screen from deep three-point range. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. The drive by Harden. And a nice finish on the layup. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
And the shot goes down. And now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Suns, number 13, Steve Nash.
He takes it in. Blocked! And they recover it. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Rockets trail by 7. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's good on the layup. Harden's got 8 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns lead by 5. Here's Nash. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Francis. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Nash passes to Stoudemire.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Murphy.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Outside Johnson. Here's Chambers. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Rockets trail by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team, But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And Houston making a change here. Paul's checked in.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by Marion. The Suns lead by 3. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Here's Nash. No points so far.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
A minute 35 left to play in the first half. Here's Nash. Yep, that one's good. Nash has got 4 points in the quarter. Rockets trail by 7. Over to the wing. Here's McGrady. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Marion's got 4 rebounds now. Chambers, the pass to Booker. There's the 3. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves.
Wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
They get it back. Stoudemire's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Shoots from the block. Snatched up. McGrady, the pass to Murphy. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Houston foul. Yao Ming. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
No good on the free throw.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Francis. And Booker pulls it down.
Houston foul. Tracy McGrady. First personal foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
Both free throws good from Booker. And it's Houston's ball. Outside Paul. Here's Samson. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires from way outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Houston Rockets.
I think about when I was coming up, the emphasis on protecting the ball. It's not always demanded of guys now.
That's been the next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Well, I think of Houston, a bit of a downward trend for them. Still a lot of games to play, but I don't see too much cause for concern.
Yeah, but they got to flip the switch if they want a chance at home court in the postseason.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Devin Booker, and it's Nash in at the point guard position. Adams inside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Drexler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Marion.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Nash. Gets an open look and hits it. Nash has got 7 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Marion. Adams with the ball. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
About a minute played here in the second half. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Paul gets it to go.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Rockets on D. 11-point game. There's the drive. Ooh, Paul with the block. To the inside, McGrady. The Suns clear it. Stoudemire's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Booker. Pass to Stoudemire. Fires from deep. And the basket by Nash. He's got 10.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Drexler passes to McGrady. Here's the break. Booker drives in. There's Stoudemire. Offline with a 3. Rockets trail by 14. To the middle. Shot is good. Samson. Samson's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Good. Drexler's got 8 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Booker from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Here's Nash. The quick look, no good that time.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement in postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
switch here. Harden's checked in. Davis, he's checked in for Phoenix. Picked it out of midair. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Malone. Shoots over Davis. Here's Yao. Shot's blocked. And he recovers it. The Suns lead by 11. Pass to Stoudemire. Outside Davis. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Nash passes to Davis. The Rockets pull it in. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Harden drives in, and then Harden with the jam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Houston calls timeout.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
And so here's Phoenix. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Stoudemire. 1:11 left to play in the third. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Harden. Now with a rebound. Rockets trail by 10. Inside, Malone. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Count that one. Johnson's got 7.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
Steve, that's his third personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Davis. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Francis can't get it to go. The Suns lead by 10. Here's Kidd. He's got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball. In for the Suns, number 24, Tom Chambers.
From the inbound, Murphy pulls it in. And Houston has possession. Francis can't get it to go. Right side Johnson. Misses from short range. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Phoenix out in front. They're up by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got James Harden, and it's Yao in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's McGrady. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Paul with a steal. McGrady, good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Now here's Booker. The 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Drexler. Misses from close range. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point lead. Here's Samson. And he jams it home with authority.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Booker finds Johnson. Here's Marion. And rejected.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Booker, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Samson.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Phoenix leading by 4. Now Johnson. The Rockets pull it in. Samson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 19 points.
If you get open, Paul will find you. Chris has the best vision in the game.
Hey, great communication on the lob. And Phoenix leads by 4.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
Timeout called. Houston. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Here's Booker. Releases from the wing and drills it. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering. The officials were right on top of that one.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Phoenix leading by 4. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nash has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
It's Booker on the wing. Three-pointer. The putback. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Here's Samson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
He's checked in for Chris Paul. Here's Booker. McGrady grabs a miss. McGrady's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Drexler.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Samson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Back comes Houston in transition for the finish. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
He's perfect from the line this time.
In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
Yes, it's good. McGrady's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Booker with it. There's the block. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Houston?
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Booker for three. Rockets with a rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
McGrady puts up a deep three. Oh, the trifecta!
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Here's Nash. Pass to Booker. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Samson.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. 24 seconds left in the final quarter.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
For three, Booker. They get the rebound. From deep. It's hauled in by Samson, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Drexler, that's good. And so it's Houston winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.